Hello, everyone. I am Phoenix Tremayne, and this is a very hard video to do because honestly, it looks like Days of Our Lives going to be canceled. We probably will lose the show after this summer. The news just came out that the entire cast has been let go from the show. Let me rephrase that. The entire cast has been taken off a contract. Not a couple of people, everybody has been taken off contract. And basically, this is the worst possible news that we could have ever gotten. The entire cast is no longer on contract. And the show goes on hiatus at the end of the month. And that's that 4-month hiatus that I did the video on. NBC will decide if they're going to renew the show in March. So the show has episodes that will probably go through. They're filming June episodes now, and they were writing July episodes. So we're probably going to get possibly the end of Days of Our Lives, June, July, if things don't turn around, because that's as far as they filmed. If they don't resume filming in March, there's no more Days of Our Lives. And the article I read said, don't lose hope, that if the show does get renewed, they can offer all of the actors new contracts, which will most likely be at a lower rate. We already know from actors like Stephen Nichols, he quit because they wanted him to take less money, which means if the show does come back in August, you'll probably end up losing characters like Patch all over again, or will lose characters like Patch all over again. And there are a lot of people that will probably retire. Marlena, John, all those characters that make a nice, decent salary will probably not come back, especially at the ages that they are now. They will probably just retire. So this is what I want to say to the current Days of Our Lives fans. The fact that they did this time jump is basically the last ditch attempt at creating a storyline that will bring in new, fresh viewers. They did not have time to play out a year worth of storylines when they could generate this point in time, which is a beginning point for everyone, not just the people that are watching now, but anyone new that wants to join the show and start watching. This is a great entry point for them to come in because we're all learning about new facts of the show that's going on. And so it's very disheartening to see in the comment section so many people saying they hate the time jump. When putting that negativity out there, not really giving the show a chance to play out the storylines, we already know that it was revealed that this probably is all a dream anyway. So getting upset over who's dead, who's alive, who's in jail, who's not together. All these people could come back to life like that if it turns out to be a dream, which is what was hinted at months ago. So right now, there's a good chance we're just watching Jen's coma. And that's it. So Jordan, everybody's probably still alive. So rather than get upset about all these massive changes, you probably want to just go with it. Just like when the Salem Stalker came and killed everybody, and then it turned out they were all alive on an island or something. It's the same thing. It's storyline to get people's attention, to get people talking, to get people watching. But if you complain, if you don't give it a chance, the show will be canceled because other people will read your negativity and they will go out there and they will not give the storyline a chance. They will not give the show a chance. And so you may love Days of Our Lives. You may want Days of Our Lives to go back to the 60s, but it's not. It's not. It has to move forward. I mean, it has to try new things. And as an audience, we have to be open to it because this is it. This clearly is it. The 4 month, somebody in the comment section, I don't remember your name, but you nailed it on the head. When you made this comment, I felt it. I didn't say anything, but I felt it. The commenter said, you better get ready because this 4 month hiatus is NBC's way of making sure that if they decide to cancel the show, they don't have to wait 8 months to do it. Now that they're cutting the time in half, they can go ahead and debut a brand new show, a new talk show, whatever, in August with the rest of the shows that come out August into September. So I felt it when I don't know, I'm not paraphrasing. I'm paraphrasing what the person said, but when they broke it down about how the 4 month hiatus is the worst thing that could happen to Days of Our Lives because it meant that it gives NBC a better out and able to schedule something new versus having all these episodes already done. And that on top of every actor taking off contract, this means the actors know their jobs aren't safe. This means your favorite actors can go ahead and find other jobs or in movies, prime time, maybe another soap, because they're free to do so right now. And a lot of them, I'm guessing, will jump ship, like the actress that plays Sierra. I read that her manager was looking for new projects for her months ago. So with this news coming out, her manager is now really free to let the actress that plays Sierra to go do something new. She's young, she's pretty, she can act. She's not stuck in a soap role for 10, 20, 30 years. She can move on. And if too many actors move on, then they won't have a show anyway. So with the low pay, the ability for the actors to go find new work now, because at the end of this month, that's it. They're for the next 4 months, they don't know if they have a job or not, because they've already finished filming up until the end of the summer. So that is just like ruined my day. That even though in the article they're making it look like Days of Our Lives isn't going to get canceled, that there's a chance that it could be saved. And I'm telling you, the one chance to save Days of Our Lives is to watch, get other people to watch, say good things about what's happening on Days of Our Lives. Like, instead of saying the negative things you don't like, what about some of the things you do like Patch coming back? Him and Kayla will get back together. Ben and Sierra, I already told you the spoiler, they're working together. They're pretending to be broken up. There's most people love Xander and Sarah together. And, Eric is still with Nicole. There are things out there that you do, like Sonny and Will finally have a storyline, whether Will's in jail or not. That explains this new Evan guy who gets close to Sonny while Will's in jail. He's not going to stay in jail. Um, so, and if you love JJ and Haley, I had announced that they were supposed to lead the show in February anyway. And it's potentially that the Time Jump storyline ends in February. So if Jen wakes up in February, then Haley turns out to be alive. JJ and Haley can leave together, like I read in the coming and goings. And but there's going to be so many coming and goes now. Good Lord. I have a feeling I'm going to be announcing pretty soon. Well, this actor now has this job and that actor has that job. And it's just disheartening that this looks like the end of the road for Days of Our Lives. The only thing that can save Days of Our Lives right now is ratings. The ratings have to increase. The fans are there, and I'll end it with this. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Right now, the squeakiest wheels are the viewers that aren't happy, that are on Twitter, they're on Facebook, they're in groups saying how I hate this, I hate that, and people who are enjoying the show aren't tweeting about it. They aren't putting their voices out there too that, hey, this time jump is interesting. I see the comments out there with a few people, but there's a lot of people who are enjoying the show that aren't even talking about it. And there's a lot of people that aren't even giving the time jump a chance. It's only been 2 days. So 2 days in, they're announcing all actors off contract. So what you need to think about is what's more important, you complaining about what you don't like and versus at least telling people things that you do like and that they should give it a chance. Even if you don't like it, they should be able to watch it and judge for themselves. So trying to put a positive spin on this, because the only thing that can get NBC to renew the show is ratings. If they have low ratings, they can't charge a lot of money. If they can't charge advertisers a lot of money, they can't afford the show. The show budget continues to decrease. They can't afford the actors. It's gone like God and Light, Another World, One Life to Live, Lovin', City, Santa Barbara, Sunset Beach, Passions, Generations, All My Children, all our favorite soaps, gone. And now, do we really want to be left with just the last three options, General Hospital, Young, the Restless, and Bold and Beautiful? So, and Days of Our Lives has been the most fun of all four. So this is really depressing that Days of Our Lives will probably get canceled. And, my day was just ruined. But the show can be saved if the ratings increase. The ratings increase if you get more positive information out there that make another person want to give it a chance. So that's it. That's all I got to say. I am very pissed off, very depressed, and the idea of losing yet another soap is disheartening. And then them dangling a bone of, hey, we may bring All My Children and One Life to Live back. They've been saying that for a few years now since they got the rights back, and it still hasn't happened. So I won't hold my breath on that. And, oh, one more thing you can do to save the show. You need to annoy the hell out of NBC. You need to send emails, letters, Twitter messages, everything you can think of to get them to keep this show. Thanks for watching. I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and I will catch you in the next video, and hopefully it won't be as depressing as this one.